Kia ora whānau, welcome to my channel. You're watching Bin Living with Big B, streaming to you live from Western Australia. It's currently 5 a.m. on a Monday morning here in my neck of the woods. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day so far. If you guys could let me know that you can hear me fine and see me okay, that'll be awesome. I certainly would appreciate that. So our outlook for today was supposed to be good weather, but it's just started raining a little bit. But is that going to deter us from our little live dive today? Absolutely not. Appreciate everyone joining us so far. So I'm going to go through a few hellos while I'm on the chat. Trina Wallace all the way from London. Plus, I just want to welcome also, I've got my YouTube and Facebook family joining us on our live today, of which I'm super excited about. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Look, before we even move on, I have to always remember to give thanks. So we must remember to give thanks every time we start our live stream. Heavenly Father, we give thanks for the blessings you bestowed upon us. We give thanks for the strength you give us to face our challenges each and every day. And we give thanks for the love and joy you fill our hearts, and that we take that love and joy and share it and spread it with others and all. We ask, Heavenly Father, that you bless this house and the people in it. We also ask that you bless this live stream and the people in the chat from all over the world. Heavenly Father, we also ask that you look out for those that are going through stress and loss and grief, through hunger and poverty, the less fortunate and the underprivileged, and people that are going through health and sickness. We ask that you bless them, Heavenly Father, and in the power and glory of your name. Amen. And that's what we do. We give thanks. We build our sense of gratitude and empathy. And I couldn't think of a better way to start the day, or any time of the day, or any day of the week. Let that be, if truth be known, right? Also, just throw out some acknowledgements there too. First and foremost, just want to acknowledge and huge shout out to all my subscribers, all my beloved subscribers, both new and not so new. Pardon me. Without your guys' love, support, and encouragement, there wouldn't be a Bin Living with Big B channel. And I know this. So just a huge acknowledgement and shout out to you guys. Thank you so much. Also to my Bin Living adventurers, my members of my channels. Your guys' ongoing contribution allows me to continue doing the things that I love to do, which is go out dumpster diving and provide you guys with the content that you see and watch and love and enjoy, and being able to give what I find and say from the landfill to people in the community. So you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Of course, my moderators. If you don't know who the moderators are, they are the ones with the blue wrench next to their name. These guys are my friends in my circle of trust. They work tirelessly to drop my links. Welcome everyone into the chat, whether you're new or not so new. And just create a nice, safe environment on the chat. And don't cross them. Don't cross them. But great people. And if you're not in the chat and sitting out in the bleachers, come in and say hi. Our moderators are awesome. And of course, I cannot forget you guys in the chat right there. You guys are amazing. Layla Emily, Southern Belle, Kathy Smith, Sharon Ham, Vault Diving, how are you, Mrs. Vault, Cheryl, Maori Baby, hey, Maori Baby, Angie Blackman, wow, hi, Angie. So good to see you, my friend. Oh, my gosh. CZ number one. Hey, Pauline. Wow. Julie Tomlinson from the UK over on my Facebook page. Hi there. Assure we truthful. Nice. I love that. Showing love from Kentucky. Hi there. Simon over in the dumpster diving Adelaide. Hi there. Zombie. Hey. Catherine E Dreams. Hey, E Dreams. Inga and Happy Mac. Mr. Doggy Dog. How you going, my man? So good to see you. And of course, a whole plethora of other ones. If I have missed you, Catherine Tiriroru, morena, bro, from Auckland. Morena to you. Quaid Honey. Boo Boo. Hey, Boo Boo. Renee Roller. And so many people. Thank you guys for joining me this morning. Jennifer and Tina, Catherine. And just so many amazing people in here. Thank you guys for joining us this morning. Well, we are going out for a live dive. We're going to take a minute while I'm drinking my my beverage of choice, which is just a hot black coffee, no sugar. And we'll just take a few minutes before wait for a few more people to join us. Now, our outlook for today was supposed to be good, but like I just said, it just started raining about 30 minutes ago. Not raining, just a little spritzer, of which I'm still happy to go out. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go out anyway. So I'm all ready. The car's packed. And I mean the car's packed too. I went out for a bit of a dive in another area, and so I haven't even unpacked and processed what I've got in the car yet. So I'm just going to focus on more the food areas, but we're not going to muck about for too much longer because it doesn't take long for it to get light here, and of course people start rolling in within the next hour and a half. So we're going to drink the rest of this coffee, and then we're going to head on out. So let me just catch a few comments here on the Robin Rogers over in Facebook. Hello from Illinois. Welcome. Hey, Ray, brother romantic. Totally fantastic. So glad that you guys can chat amongst yourselves. When I'm out on the road, guys, this is what I'm probably not going to see a lot of comments going on. So I'm just going to apologize. I'm just going to apologize in advance. If you're asking questions to me and I don't reply, I just don't want you guys to feel that that you are being ignored. It's just that what am I focusing on? The road, right? The road. Where we're going to go and visit today, we're going to go and check out Aldi's right off the bat. So that's about 8 or 9 minutes from my door. And then check out a couple of other grocery stores. Coles is one that's nearby, and a Woolies down the road. So yes, yeah, I won't melt now that it's raining. Yeah, that's so true, boo boo. That's cool, Layla Emily. Jacob, Jason McAllister, chair from Rockingham. Chair, my bro. Good to see you. Welcome on the live. Hey, Francis, how are you? I'm doing good, thank you. Messi, it's okay, Mr. Big B. Looking forward for a jackpot at Dumpster. Me too. Me too. Hey, Harmy, what's going on, my cousin? Your business is yours. Only people should. Yeah. People, yeah. Sometimes people don't mind their own business, but that's okay. Hey, Sarah, over in Facebook, kia ora, bro. Have just recently found your live. Bloody loving, brother. Hey, sending you lots of love. Wow. Ka aroha, thank you so much. Hey, Jessica. People leaving already? Oh, wow. We can't control those that don't want to watch the fun. That's all good. Jose Barcelo, watching all your videos from the Philippines. Shout out. Shout out to the Barcelo family. Zombie, you are getting brave and jumping in lately. I love it. Yeah, yeah. Well, sometimes you just have to. I used to do it, Zombie. I used to jump in all the time. You know what made me lazy was a unga, uh, a unga grabber because it's nice and long and sturdy. And hey, Wes, what's going on, my bro? So good to see you, Wes. Yeah. Uh, so yeah, thank you guys everyone for joining us. I think you know what? I think we should just go and head on out there. UFC fan, hello. Hi, how are you, UFC? Tina Robinson, you're from the UK. You're loving all of my videos. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Like I said, all you guys support and helps the channel grow. And I don't. There would be no channel without you guys. So you guys mean everything to me. Hi from the UK. Just started watching your lives. Thank you, Becky Allen over in Facebook. Thank you so much. Jessica, me and my daughter went dumpster diving today, found nothing. Maybe next time it was raining heavy and windy. Well, you know, the thing is that's the way dumpster diving goes. You never know what you're going to get. It is literally the box of chocolates. Kathy Smith, yes, I spoke to you, just me, Kathy, not that long ago. Um, and she moved on from bronchitis to pneumonia, but she sounded better. You know what I mean? So Janine Maori shout from Kawerau. Che, Raymond. I used to live in Kawerau. I used to live in Walter Nash Avenue. I went to Kawerau College in 1984. No heaps of whanaunga over there, the Api Highs. Jeez, Henry, morena, brother. Love your work. Just found your page and love it. We have the chat is going pretty quick. You have a pātaka for those in need, and we want a dumpster dive to rescue Kai like yourself. And my advice, trees, is to go and check it out. Just take a look, and do it for long, often. So then you get a gist of what their routine is. So then you're not always having to waste your time when there's nothing there. Venice, my Booski, how are you? Good to see you, Booski. Venice, junk closet in the house, guys. So also, I thought, look, we're going to head out. It's been 15 minutes already, and I don't like wasting your guys' time. But before we rock and roll, I just need you to see the latest merchandise. Oops, right here. The Bin Living with Big B t-shirt is out and about, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that bad boy. But be sure to get your patch and become a prospector. But let's not delay anymore. If you wanna if you wanna head off on the road, let's see some thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, we are gone. Let's see those thumbs up, baby. So to get myself ready. Oh, and guess what else? I got a new set of gloves. Those blue ones I've been wearing in my videos have a long seen better days. They've seen better days. So I've had to, put aside my foolish pride and retire them. Retire my blue clubs. They are gone. So look at this. Like this is a monster, but it's got it's the Monster Mash. But the light on it is perfect. Okay, we got these, we got these, we got these. And we are gone. No. I'll see you after work, okay? Love you, my darling. Let's go. I may not even need the, but here we go. He's looking a little grey out there, ladies and gentlemen. That's our forecast outlook for today. Not that fresh at all. That's right. You guys won't have to look at me for much longer. And this monster contraption on my head. We are all gassed up. All we have to do. Bit of Australian radio. Okay, let's go. I don't know why I take that so tight. Stay away from the park cars. That's why. Oh, welcome back. I forgot to take you guys off Wi-Fi. No worries. As long as we get there in the long run. I also want to apologize in advance for the shaky camera work. So we'll be there in about 8 minutes. So while we're in there, I might as well speak a little bit in news, like what's been going on YouTube. Not necessarily just dumpster diving, but mostly dumpster diving. One is YouTube has rolled out a new feature for people that have 500 subs on their channels. You now get the community tab. Get that. I had to wait for 1,000 people before I got my community tab. But I think that's good. It's a really good feature, the community tab. You can put your news up on there, promote your stuff and things like that, promote others. So it's a really cool feature I like to utilize. But ain't that great news? So if you've got 500 subs, they're going to roll out the community tab for you guys. Also, just want to do a huge shout out to on a less pleasant note, a huge shout out to Scrap with Matt. I love doing my my karakia because because we give thanks and blessings to those that are suffering pain and loss and grief. And our friend Scrap with Matt is a real energetic, young, respectful young lad. He's in the dumpster diving community. Big shout out to you, Matt, and kia kaha, which means just to be strong. And yeah, he suffered a really close loss, as we all have, and sometimes at some period in our lives. And time is the ultimate healer. But yeah, for me, I just celebrated. When I lost my father and my mother, I just celebrated their life every day. They are my angels at the end of the day. And yeah, it helped me through a lot of grief. So yeah, shout out to you, Matt. So if you've just joined us, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We are going out on a live dive here in my neck of the woods. It is not raining heavily, but it is drizzling steadily. That's the outlook for today. But we're going to try our luck anyway. And, a little bit of rain never killed anyone, right? We're about 4 minutes out from reaching Aldi's. As our first destination. I'm glad you guys could come along for a ride with us. I wish it was a better day because, the second part of my plan was we were going to go to the beach if it was fine. I was going to check out the sunrise with everyone, but we'll do that another time. I got lots of ideas that I want to be able to roll out and share with you guys, especially, and show you what it's like on this part of the world if you don't already live here. So I hope everyone's been watching the videos on the YouTube lately. There's been a lot of good stuff being produced, and I love watching me some dumpster diving videos. I've even gotten into watching a lot of foreign speaking dumpster diving videos. I mean, there's some big channels out there that you may not even be aware of. Um, and they speak a universal language of dumpster diving. You could turn the volume down and you know exactly what's going on. But yeah, exciting. And plenty of new people coming up as well, which is also great. I like the fact that, what I like about watching new people starting uh, channels or pages, around this genre, and that's, you're brave enough to put yourself out there, put it out on the world stage. That's what YouTube is. It's a global platform. Putting yourself out there, man, because we leave ourselves susceptible and wide open to all sorts of criticisms that we normally wouldn't get, right? If we didn't do that. So yeah, big shout out to you guys. If this rain persists, like, well, not rain, but if it persists too much, we may just cut it off a bit short, just to give you guys a heads up. I mean, I don't mind getting wet, but getting sick is another thing, And I just can't afford to get sick. I just cannot afford it. But at this stage, I remain optimistic. And anyway, we're definitely going to Aldi's. That's for sure. Also, just want to thank everyone and appreciate everyone's positive comments that I've been getting, on my videos lately. For all my YouTube family that don't know, my Facebook page has really taken off over the last couple of weeks. Like, it has really started booming, of which I'm super appreciative of. I don't usually. I mean, I don't mind like advertising myself or even pulling my own chain. I just don't spam it. Try and remain humble, but at the end of the day, no one else is gonna promote you, just you. So whilst I know that there's a lot of foolish pride that stops me from doing it. Oh, okay. Okay, we are practically knocking on heaven's door. Heck yeah, it is gray and dark Chicago. It's like a cold and dark Chicago morning. A little bit of Elvis to brighten up your day. It's plus also every time I go into this dumpster, the the reception cuts out. So I'm gonna have to like prop you guys up on the hoodie somewhere. Oh heck, it looks like it's already been, the gates are open, might already be tampered with. Let's back in just in case there are some pretty good goods. Okay, here we are at. So let's flip you guys around. Camera. Is that the back? There we go. We'll try it real quick, Dave. Here we go. Aldi's dumpster. Oh, shucks. Before I even do that, let's show you the new gloves. Boom, look at these bad boys. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. Let me get my gloves on before we do the big reveal. Like, ta-da! There's nothing in there. Let's go. Well, That was anticlimactic. I was not expecting that. Monday mornings are usually the best. They're simply the best. Well, let's just keep moving on. He's dwelling on that. Oh, there they are, the blue gloves, fully retired. Fully. So I hope your guys has been a brighter day than what you're seeing on television or your computer screens or phone screens right now, man. Like, it has been like the perfect weather here the last few days. Like the perfect heat, just beautiful days. Last 3, 4 days in a row, and then this kapow. Mother Nature is a funny way of, you know, making you not laugh. So we're going to be diving for probably about maybe another 30 or so minutes if I'm not, if the traffic's not too heavy. Because businesses start opening up, and makes it difficult to dive when the businesses are open, because they open up all their dock doors where the dumpsters are at. It's just different over here. I see you guys dumpster diving during the daytime, and like in the States, and all the dock doors or the delivery doors are all closed and not a lot of staff, but it's not the same over here. Staff is everywhere. And for all my American friends out there, I am not driving on the wrong side of the road. We all are. So also, it was good to see Brother Ray, Everyday Diver, go out and dumpster dive. He had a long break there, but he got a good haul. And then his next video he dropped was a collab with Brother Romantic. That was a super cool video, man. Good to see when your peeps are out dumpster diving, and they haven't been out for a little bit. So that was good. Good to see that. Plus, my friend Paula Torresino, she's got a little vlogging dumpster diving channel as well. It was good to see her back with a nice haul from Bed and Bath BBW. um, BBNW. You should fully go and check her out. Like she's got a real cool and demeanor, and and like she vlogs, cooks, does crafting. Paula Torresino. When I get home, I'll drop her link. She's really awesome. Oosh. I think staff might already be here. This is the Chemist Warehouse. I'm going to turn the car off because there are people rocking up, but that's one area we go diving in. But oh shucks, oh, building materials in here. Down here. What is that? Oh, it's used up carpet. Oh, look, we are out. There's just too much activity going on in here. There's a lot of bags. And normally I can smell it because I can, because the Chemist Warehouse dumps off in here a lot. But I can't smell anything. And not I got COVID kind of a smell. All empty. I might have to choose a different day to go do a live dive. But right down there, that's the honey pot. Right down there. That's where all the action's at. And to be honest, like the truck drivers, they really don't mind. It just makes me nervous. You know what I mean, guys? I don't know. I'm fully okay with being approached and approaching people. But I think it's just the old adage of confrontation, I'd just rather not deal with the hassle. So I don't. Might come a little bit earlier, but man. No, I'm just definitely just going to have to try a different day next time. Next time we'll try a different day. Do a night dive. I don't know. What do you guys reckon? Night dive. That's where that's where I get all my luck. Well, not luck. Well, yeah, luck. Going down the road, we're traveling along, singing a song. We're dumpster diving, taking your life in. We do it for surviving. Well, where's our next stop? Where shall we go to next? Well, I think we might just try our luck at the Kmart, but it'll be only just to try the luck because lately, ladies and gentlemen, they've been locking their bins, which have been very disappointing. Or the amount of times I've cleaned up there, it's shocking that they locked their bins on me. But then again, I've been totally grateful of all the things that I've found there. Oh my God, I have found some awesome stuff at the Kmart dumpsters. I'm not too sure you guys remember all those jars with the bamboo lids, and they had like the the print on them. Oh my, we used those jars, you know. Gave a lot away to my daughters-in-law, but my missus loves those jars. She puts all sorts of stuff in them. Yeah. Actually, I don't even think I sold any of them, and there were like heaps. Yeah, mostly gave them away to family. So 2 dumpsters, 2 fails. Really apologize to you guys for taking you on a like this little wild goose chase. There you go. We'll just make sure that the back door isn't open. Okay. Wow. Does it look locked? Does it look locked? I don't think it looks locked. I don't think it looks locked. Oh, it looks locked. Oh, no, it's not locked. Come on. I'm trying to look through the camera. That's 343, ladies and gentlemen. Am I discouraged? Heck no. No, just what do? You just move on to the next one. You move on to the next one until you can't move on to the next one any further. Actually, I remember the last live dive. You guys remember the last live dive we went on? Oh my gosh. Last live dive we went on, I found that one thing. Maybe Monday mornings aren't the way to go. I'm just not willing to quit and give up. And you know, that's just the way of dumpster diving, man. Like sometimes there's not that. There's not that. Sometimes they are empty. And you wish that they're not, but they are. Pardon me. I am at a little bit of a loss of where to go to next now because I've never done these other dumpsters in the daytime before. But let's swing by them anyway, and you never know. You just never know, right? Right, ladies and gentlemen? And if not, we can, oops, fingers. If not, we can always just go back home and finish the rest of the live off. At the house and talk things, all things dumpster diving. Yes, there's been some great content that's been coming out from the dumpster divers out there. it's so hard to contain myself because I've got a video of the week, like for sure, man. Definitely one of the best finds in a long time. Like I really liked Frank's video when how he donated everything. I can remember from last week or the week before. Frank the Scrap Dog. Oh, and then of course Jessica's in the house as well. She is a new dumpster diving channel and vlog, and she loves going out and finding her treasures. I love supporting her channel. Jessica's dumpster diving. And she's been on the program too and come up and said a few words and shared her story. She's awesome, awesome lady. Love her to bits. Now we've got a store here called Office Works, but lately they've been rolling their dumpsters in. Or they're not dumpsters, they're wheelie bins. Yes, you heard right, wheelie bins. I don't know what you call them over there in the States or in the UK, but over here in Australia and New Zealand, they call them wheelie bins. But let's give them a quick gander. Oh boy, I forgot to put my lights on. And we'll check out Freedom Furniture. Oh yeah. Oh wow, look at this nonsense, man. Look at that. People are shocking, eh? People have just got no respect. Let's have a quick look, guys. Look at that. Don't know if you can see it, but that's just ripped open closed bags. This is the Salvation Army here. You know, people leave their donations at the back. Oh boy. When you see nappies in the dumpster, like for a furniture store, that's personal rubbish. We're not having the best of luck here, guys. Yeah, no respect. Oh, maybe they just dumped it like that, maybe. I don't see any torn bags. But I don't touch any of that stuff, donations and stuff like that. That's not my gig. Let's just take a moment real quick so I can have a look at the chat. Oops. Hey, GB and CM. Hi there, guys. Thanks for joining us. Looks like we got a happy birthday in the house. Brenda T. Happy birthday, Brenda. Brenda Tuck, how are you, Brenda? Oh, my goodness. So good to see you, friend. Wow. Christy Young. Hey there, Christy. Sue Johnson, all the way from Vancouver Island on my Facebook. Hi there. Hey, Mary, how are you? What's disgusting? Miss, oh, yes, I know. That's terrible. And, you know, yeah, it is terrible. Ahmed, Aisha, hi there. Just want to welcome everyone that's just joined. I'm Barbara. Yes, Scrap Dog's Halloween one here. There was a bloody good one or two also. Yes, Wheelie, Catherine, Wheelie. Not a problem, Jessica. You know, not a problem at all. I love that you put yourself out there, my friend. You know, and it takes bravery, and now all you have to do is just keep going. Just keep going. Yes, Heather has been finding a ton of stuff too. Heather's Halls is definitely up there, especially at the Old Navy. She's been getting a lot of stuff from Old Navy. So I think she's found herself. I think she's found herself a good little dumpster there, of which she doesn't want to reveal. That's cool. Hey G, how are you? Good to see you, G. Good to see everyone on here. Just wanted to stop real quick and just touch base with everyone. And of course, Juby has been. They found a massive haul as well, a massive Burlington's haul. That was a great video, Billy. Great video. Okay, let's keep moving forward. There's literally only a couple more to go. It's starting to get like closer to the golden hour. People are starting to rock up to work, and I don't want to be that guy. Here we are, we're at Emporium Furniture, which just happens to be just around the corner, luckily for us. Oh gosh. I'm just going to wind up our window here like this so the rain doesn't go in, because it's raining everything. Hallelujah. Oh boy. Oh gosh, I don't even know what to make of this. Didn't think so. Styrofoam, mostly packaging. All of their good stuff is in clear bags, not black bags. See, it's always packaging. Clear bags like this. Oh, there's a hissing down. You know when it's two packed? Ooh. What's this attached to? Maybe it's just chain. Just tons of. Wow. What do you do with that, right? This would be a crafter's dream for something. I'm not going to take it though. Man, it's heavy. Oh God, guys, I'm getting wet, like sick wet. You know what? I might just have to pull the pin on the diving for now. Yeah, when it starts to drip like it is. Let me just gather my faculties here for a second, ladies and gentlemen. And he just got my screen fixed, so really don't want to wet it. Let's keep moving forward anyway. I think we're gonna head home. Oh, I tried as hard as I can just to go diving once again. Amart Furniture, another place I love to go and dive in. They get some incredible stuff, but they've really started destroying it lately. They're awesome like that. Better turn on some. Well, as it turned out, we just went for a dumpster drive, ladies and gentlemen. Not a dumpster dive, a dumpster drive. Certainly do apologize for it not being a very exciting one. But hey, that's the way it goes. We'll just, I think we'll just head home. We'll jump in front of the computer. Oh, look at this. Things are starting to get a bit foggy around here. I tell you, it looks worse for you than it does for me. But I promise I'll dedicate a separate night. Means it'll be like a full-on daytime for you guys. Maybe at like 11 o'clock in the morning or something like that. Just keep your eyes peeled for the notification or the community tab I'll drop. I'll probably do one in another week or so, where we're finding the goodies rather than just, you know, haphazardly just going out. I want to thank you guys for an exciting ride. Used to do it quite a lot back in the day. Haven't been doing it as often, but that's okay. But I certainly appreciate your guys' patience. You know. Yeah. Do what I mean about my camera work? Awesome. No, I definitely appreciate you, all you guys, and your patience and coming along on a ride with me. Obviously, I'd want it to be way more exciting than what it is, but it is what it is. And I guess it's better than not going out and guessing that I'm leaving things behind. At least now I know. Probably tonight is going to be a better night. But like I said, I got a I got a back seat full of stuff from going out last night, and I went out a bit further and didn't hit the local stop on purpose. Maybe I should have just checked, make sure. But I mean, I like the surprise just as much as anyone else. I guess that's probably why I didn't do that. But yeah, you can see the rain. Well, I'm not too sure if you can, but the rain is coming down a lot steadily now, and I'm not about I'm not about getting sick. Yeah, I just can't afford to. I think we may have pulled the pin at the right time. I mean, outside of not finding anything. But here you are. We are live in Western Australia, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. This is what it looks like in my little hood, my little neck of the woods. Just on the right hand side here, just on the right hand side is our local mall. I do go diving in there from time to time, but it's heavily secured, and I've been asked to leave there a couple of times, and for the most part, I just avoid it. Sometimes you just have to focus on the areas that produce, right? But does that stop me from like driving past and having a check from time to time? Heck no. I'm at the end of the day, I'm human, and part of my human nature is curiosity. You're only human. Is one of the churches I donate to, even though they don't accept my food. I do donate some of the other stuffs that I find, some of the merch that I can't sell forward or unable to give away. Because people can be picky sometimes. Yeah, even when it's free. Well, I don't want it to be known that I never gave it a try, right? We just gave it a try. May not have worked in our favor, but at least we were out there. Here's my humble little home away, home sweet home. Okay. Let's turn everything off. Let's turn you guys around. Pop. Oops, wrong one. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Pressing buttons here. Pressing buttons. There we go. Here we are. There you guys are. Okay, so what's not working here? Oh, there we go. Anyway, let's head inside. Okay, we got that, we got this, we got that. Let's go. Well, that wasn't as productive as we'd hoped, but there's always another day. Isn't that right? We live to fight another day. let's go settle in and talk about all things dumpster diving. What do you reckon? Here we go. Like I said, we'll have to gear it up for another night. And we'll do better. Now let me just into the studio. Let's add. Here we go. So, hey guys, how is everyone? Now let me just figure myself out here. There we go. Okie dokie, that's us. Wow, we are back in home base, and just before I do that, 1 second. What do you do? Oh, what do? You just take off and do whatever you please. Oh, Crazy Family Tube, yes, you're doing a live stream tonight, bro? Okay. Well, we can wrap it up and then go and support you over there, my bro, and that's not a problem. After that, we'll send everyone over to you, Marty. But yeah, that wasn't like what we had planned, ladies and gentlemen. I'm always trying to be optimistic, and just a huge welcome to everyone that's on that came over from Facebook. Thank you, guys. But yeah, let's talk about things real quickly. Everything dumpster diving out. I don't know if you guys are subscribed. Hey, Cindy, how are you? And Buckeye Divers, wow. Oh, you can go live now for some reason. I think you can go live now on your phone off YouTube, Buckeye, but not off your computer. Hey, Phyllis. Hey, Phyllis. Hi, baby. Made a nice beef stew. That's awesome. You make incredible food, Phyllis. Barbara Millard. It's storming here right now in Kansas. Tornado warnings. Be safe out there, Barbara. Hey, good morning, Big B. Shout out from the Philippines, or shout out to you too, Faith and Jocelyn. Good morning. But yeah, look. Yeah, you can go on your phone. Yep, that's right. You can go off your phone. So not only that, I think Vault Diving is going to come up and join us sometime soon, hopefully. And we're going to do a quick catch up in there. But yeah, I was mentioning a new channel, Paula Torresano. My apologies. I will drop her link in the comments afterwards. So while I'm not finding it, go and check her out. And plus, there's another one that's just come to surface as well, Vid Vulture. Don't know if you guys are aware of Vid Vulture, but
they're an already established channel, but they've been sort of like missing in action for a little bit. But they're back, and they've always got good content and got a really good social media platform there. Hi there, Jackie Deck. What's going on? Good to see you. A bit chilly here in the UK. Yeah, I bet it is. Starting to get cooler there for you now, there, right? A lot of my Facebook family and friends on here. Thank you so much. It's raining here. Hopefully, it doesn't rain for trick or treat. Well, as you guys are drawing closer to your Halloween holiday, and we'll be seeing lots of goodies, especially over in the States with the Halloween goodies, right? Halloween goodies would be pretty goody. Also, dumpster diving for treasures. I don't know if you guys are aware of dumpster diving for treasures. She is awesome. Cody is her name in Michigan, and she just released a video a few days ago, probably at the beginning of the week actually. I've always been a huge supporter of her and her channel. She's doing really, really good. Good at those. She got a good haul there. So please go and check her out as well. Hey Jennifer, how are you? Merry Christmas in advance. Okay. Well, you know what? Merry Christmas is just around the corner, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be here sooner than we think. So, be prepared. Get yourself a Bin Living Big B t-shirt for Christmas. Why not? I'll tell you someone else that I've been watching as well, and have been for a while, and that's Scrap It Up. I love Scrap It Up because they're a couple of funny ladies, but they have a prayer list, and people come in and leave comments to be added to their prayer list, so they give them a shout out in that regard. Hey Cheyenne, how are you? Dumpster Diving for Earth. Good to see you, my friend. Watching from the Philippines, Austria. What a really cool name. Hey Mary, how are you? Oh, Bobby Kwan, I just got back. For all the people that just joined us, we went out dumpster diving. Been out for, I don't know, not even quite an hour, but the weather turned for the worse rather than the better, and getting over a little food poisoning. Cheyenne, wow. Hi Nicole, how are you? Oh, you're over there and watching from Facebook. Okay, that's cool. Food poisoning is the worst. Is the worst. I've got it from going into fast food outlets. I'd sooner eat food from the dumpster that I collected from the dumpster than I would from a lot of takeout food, and that's crazy, right? That's a crazy notion that the food that gets discarded and then put in a bin that everyone feels like disgusted about. They're eating from a dumpster can actually be better than getting it out of the stores. I mean, it's crazy that's a nation. Hey, Tony Seffin, watching from the UK. How are you? How am I? I'm good, thank you very much, Tony. I appreciate you joining us. And welcome to everyone on the Facebook page. I appreciate all the support over there. If we can get one of the mods to drop my Facebook link as well, I would appreciate that, guys. It's really starting to gather some momentum over there. So it's pretty exciting to watch. That's what we do. Happy. We go down the mountain to. Oh, okay. Heather's Halls. How are you, Heather? Just made mention of you earlier on about, or actually Belle did, about your incredible finds you've been getting in the uh, dumpster at the Old Navy dumpster. Not only that, a huge congratulations to you for hitting your 9K, dear friend. That was awesome. Well deserved. You worked really hard to get where you're at. Not only, also, she has another channel called Heather's Honey of a Deal, where she does a live auctions, and of which you'll be doing one tonight. Is that right, Heather? And if you are, if we can get, if you can drop that link, if you can drop that link, Bell, to Heather's Honey of a Deal, that would be much appreciated. Bella Sue, can I work as a dumpster diver with me? Every time you shout out, please, Bella Sue. Absolutely. I would love for you to come over and dumpster dive with me. I know you're a long way, but yeah. Kia ora, I watch you on Facebook. That's mean. That's mean. They padlock our bins here in Whangarei, New Zealand. Mō kai pene. I know Kazi, and the thing is there's tons of bins that they don't lock up, and those are the ones that you want to find. And dumpster diving, whilst it looks attractive on video and we edit it the way that we do, makes it look like it did for me when I first saw it. I went, what? No, that's crazy. There's no way that they could there's no way that that could be real, right? No way at all. But it was. But it took a long time to get to that. To get to where I'm at right now. I've been doing it like for video wise for the last 2 years, and I can tell you, man, like the first 10 months was really up and down and given up. Tried to give up many times. Just wanted to chuck it in because I just didn't feel that I could not compete, but that I could that I was worthy of what I was watching American people find, American dumpster divers find. But at the end of the day, you know what? You just got to keep going, and who cares? As long as you're happy within yourself with what you find and what you do with the stuff, So for me, it's all about the donating. But it wasn't at the start. If you look at my videos at the start, I used to get a little amount of food, keep it, and then I'd do videos about like preserving and cooking as well. But since the pandemic, it's been all centered around donating. Sherry Enfield, how are you? Hello from Kansas. Love watching your dives. The food you save is so different from the US dives. It is. It is. I think that's why I do so well. With my growth is because I do show some things different. But at the same time, I love watching other people from around the world. Now, there's a lot of Filipina, and even Spanish-speaking people that dive all around the world. Man, Spain, Barcelona, um, uh, uh, Denmark, Tokyo. All these places where dumpster diving is actually happening. So, and I love like finding stuff like that. Yes, prayers for Michaela, um, Heather. But at the same time, like I sent you that a message, Heather. It's like I bet that you need some boost as well as Michaela. I know what it's like to being a worried parent for a sick child. I know what it's like, and sometimes we need some reassurance and um, some positivity as well to keep us going as parents. So, whilst my prayers and my thoughts and that are with Michaela to get well, I'm also thinking of you, friend. Oh, thank you so much, Jennifer. I appreciate that. Yes, I do my best to uh, um, be safe and wear my gloves. And I'm not, I don't come down on people that don't wear their gloves. I do like cringe and I'm going, oh boy, you know, and Heather is a testament to Heather is a testament to like wearing any kind of glove is better than wearing no glove at all. And I just feel like just like sending you like just a whole pack of gloves, Heather. Oh, thank you, eDreams. Yes, I appreciate the thumbs up, everyone. It certainly helps the channel. It helps me out, helps the channel out, and lets YouTube know that people like what they see, and then they'll start spreading the love. Spreading the love. What else is worth a mention today? That's right. I covered dumpster diving for treasures, Cody. Sharon Ham, thank you, Big B, for you messaging me and for your concern. Oh, absolutely, Sharon. I you know, I don't reply to everything, but ones that you know, ones that send messages, I definitely reply to them, and because I've been there myself, Sharon. So I just wanted to make sure that you are okay. Cheyenne, I always have mine with me, but I don't always remember. So I will say cutting myself glass really helped with remembering now and to wear them. Well, you know what? Look, I am at best. I never used to wear them at the start as well, you know, and but I just got into the habit of it because, well, one, I used to get tons and tons of comments, right? Tons of comments about not wearing gloves, so it stopped that. Um, I used to get my hands messed up, and then I'd like wipe my things on what my hands on whatever was close. That's just nasty. And three, it's a good example to show others that that follow you that you know that you've taken all the necessary precautions to keep yourself safe and to keep others safe whilst we're touching all the stuff in the dumpsters. And whilst I say earlier on that it's a lot safer to like to me to eat some of the food out of the dumpster than it is to from some takeaway joints. um, it doesn't excuse me personally to keep wearing gloves. So that's just my personal preference. I don't come down on anyone that don't wear them. Oh, Brenda, no, that's so sad. My prayers and thoughts and my most heartfelt, deepest condolences to you and your family, Brenda. Yes, you're. Oh my goodness. Like really, I'm starting to get emotional and well up for you. Really, I really am. Always in my prayers, Sharon. Always, Kathleen, McCallowitz. B, you're the best. You're not many like you giving. Thank you so much, Kathleen. I appreciate those kind words. Uh, Corey Travina. G'day from Australia. Whereabouts are you in Australia, Corey? I'm in Western Australia. Western Australia. Yeah, that's so sad to hear. Ruby's resale. Hey, Big B, giving thumbs up from both our channels. Love you, Billy, bro. You're awesome, my man. Thank you so much. So there we go. If we could get a link to Ruby Resale, that's the new live auction channel for Ruby. That's Billy, Julie, and Billy, and they have a really nice, cool, relaxed auction channel going on there. If you ever watch their videos, you know they find a whole swag of stuff, and they always auction it. Obviously, they're USA based, so bear that in mind. Got to go start dinner for the boys. Okay, then, G. But I hope that hopefully we might still be on. Dumpster diving, Mo. Hi, Melissa. How are you? Good to see you. Now, Mo, you've been really busy. Been pumping out a couple of videos a week. Really enjoy watching your stuff. I like how you like um you make me laugh every time I watch your videos. Your laugh, you know, have you ever had those people? They have those laughters, and it makes you laugh just from hearing them laugh. Well, that's dumpster diving Mo right there. She has got an infectious laugh, and I couldn't think of a yeah I couldn't think of a better way to to watch something than to laugh. Any of my mods in here can find the link to Ruby resale and then drop the link on here for all our peeps. I certainly would appreciate it. Hi, Louise Dunsby. Hi, new to watching you. Well done on what you're doing. I'm in the UK. Hi, Louise. I'm back. Did I miss it? Jamie Rowland. Yes, you did. If you're just back now, you did miss it. I apologize, but you didn't miss any much at all. In your favor, you didn't miss much at all. I went to um, four, five dumpsters and five losses. Everything was empty. So I picked a real doozy day, right? I picked a real doozy day. Imelda Castro Rosson, God bless you, me, your blessing from the year. I would love, there was nothing would be please me more, my Filipino and Filipina family and friends, than to wrap up all of this oh, you know what, Billy? You know what, Billy? I'm going to make you a moderator. Oops. Oh, wait, hang on. I can't do it from here. Dang it. Why is that? Nothing would please me more than to wrap up all this food and then send it over to the Philippines. I get so many heartfelt messages about the struggle and the fight over there. But I literally can't, you know. I mean, outside of the shipping fees and costs, you know, the food would spoil. The food would spoil. So, you know, but my hearts and thoughts and my prayers are with you guys all the way. I just want you guys to know that. And also, um, I live in a community where the struggle is real here too. So I donate directly to my neighbors and my friends and family over here that also need the help. So yeah, I wish I could. My heart wants to. It really does. Hi, Aura Balalong and Anna Swan, all the way from Cape Town, South Africa. So good to see you. I know my YouTube friends and family are looking, going, huh? Who are you talking to? That's not even on the chat. I've got both Facebook and YouTube going, so there's a lot of uh, yeah, there's a lot of comments I'm reading that you probably won't be able to see. Hello, Maurice. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. True, you wanted a bamboo basket and realized shipping was so expensive. I know, Jamie. Yeah, I know. And I would have loved to have been able to do that for you guys. Yeah, it's really tough on this neck of the woods. I mean, that's the only downside to collecting a lot of this stuff. So, a lot of, so merchandise I sell off quite a lot and really dirt cheap. Really dirt cheap. Yeah, yeah, Cheyenne. Yeah, Daniel McKell, plenty worth a dive around here. Yeah, we'll go and check it out, my man, and see how it works out for you. And just be brave and be consistent. Keep going. Just keep going lots. Oh, Brenda, my heart is so sad for you, my dear. Oh, thanks for links. And still learning who everyone is, and time and as time goes by, and like my live stream that I do at this particular time of the day, Sunday over in the States, and Monday mornings here, more locally, is all about informing you guys about who's out there and what they're doing. And oh, oh my gosh, This is my video of the week, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just look for it real quick because this is like super crazy. This is what I've been holding out for because I wanted to share it. Here we go. Here we go.
It's just
so this is just so crazy. I'm just going to show you the start of it, but the whole video is literally like this. Okay, you ready? You want to see it? I decided to start an eBay account when I finally move. I look forward to finally being able to have garage sales. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. If you don't have a means to move the stuff that we collect, oh my gosh, like every dumpster diver, like I don't care whether you say I don't have a desk pile or things don't accumulate. I don't care what you say. Somewhere something is like building up in a small corner or a large room in your house, and I stay relatively on top of stuff, but I still have a death pile. You know, if it's not boxes that you've taken from the dumpster to carry your stuff, or if it's not projects that you wish that you could get to and haven't got to them yet, it accumulates. So if we don't have a means to move the stuff forward, we are just literally changing the geography of the trash. You know, so bear that in mind. Bear that in mind as we go dumpster diving. If you don't have a means to move it, then you're worse than hoarding. It's worse than hoarding. Yeah, I mean we're keeping in mind that we're keeping things, bearing in mind we're keeping things from the landfill, but we're only delaying it because we'll get our own rub. People will get their own, you know, skip bin or dumpster and just dump it anyway. So you have to be smart. You've got to be smart. Jamie, have you heard of Macari? Oh, yeah, yes. That's a online, but my issue with that is it's mostly American based. Like there's nothing Australasian for Macari or Mercury or whatever it is. I have to look for something that's locally based to go online. Yeah, that's my only issue is shipping. Mariz, have a nice day, sir. You have a nice day. Thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate you. Cindy, hi, Cindy. We have blessing boxes here in Kansas that we can put things in. Others may need. Absolutely. We don't have blessing boxes here in Western Australia, but I know they might do in other parts of Australia. In New Zealand, they do. We call them pātakas, and pātaka is just in our language for food store. Yeah, basically. Hi, Bella Sue. Also, watch their eBay market. Lots of amazing things they sell there. eBay is an option. Is an option. Catherine, got to go. So night all, night Big B, and bless you, my friend. Thank you so much, Catherine. Much love and blessings. So here we go. Well, let's watch a few minutes, and um, the video, the whole of the week goes to Vault Diving and their Amazon Fresh haul. If you haven't seen the video, you guys got to go and check it out. Thank you, Crystal Jones. I love that you enjoy watching my content. Thank you so much. Hello, Norma from the Philippines. You're a chatty Cathy? No, not at all, Jamie. Not at all. Not at all. You just keep chatting away. It could earn you a role as a moderator. Yes, definitely. Here we go. Let's check it out. If you guys want to see this haul of the week, let's see a thumbs up or a hearts on the thing. I certainly would appreciate it. Sharing the screen. Let's go to the tab. So the the haul goes to Vault Diving. Look at this. Yes, we do.
Oh my
Adrian's
goodness, you
Marketplace.
guys. I didn't even have an introduction today. This dumpster is that good. Like, this is our biggest Amazon Fresh haul ever. There's so much stuff in here, and everything, like, pretty much everything is sealed in its packages, in its case.
Look,
Like, there's cases of stuff, boxes of stuff that hasn't even been opened.
hey, Jody Donnelly,
It's
how
just-
are you?
It's crazy. Like, there's so much in here. This is
No,
what
I'm
we
on.
were looking
James,
for
I'm on.
all this time, hoping to
I'm
find,
on
because there's just so much stuff in
StreamYard's
here that
chat,
can be
so it's a little
donated,
bit slow.
that can be, you know, left in the blessing boxes. And I mean, look at all of these Gatorades, snacks,
UFC
pretzels,
fan,
chips.
I know, right?
Just so much stuff. So much stuff. Oh my goodness. Mr. Volt's over here being a Jenga master with his wall and his building.
Look at it, guys. Look at this. Case after case. It just covers the entire floor of this thing. I mean, wow. Come and start,
And there goes
Editha.
the wall.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh.
Oh, that's good to
It's
hear,
okay.
Jade.
He rebuilt it.
Bella
Oh my
Sue,
goodness.
amazing.
So-
I know, right?
We got to Amazon Fresh, and usually, you know, my husband, he'll get out and he'll check out the dumpster, see, you know, if there's anything in there, and he'll kind of like
Thank you,
plan how
Marietta.
he's gonna take everything out, right? Because if you
Look
haven't
at
seen
this,
previous
guys.
videos, we
This
have
is crazy.
security over here, and security is really tight over here. It's a lot. So when he saw these boxes, yeah, he called me to, you know, pull up next to the dumpster, and yeah, this is how we used to do it.
Just
So we used to
boxes
just
of
pull up
chips.
and just grab boxes, like
Hey, Barbara
he'd
Millard,
lift the
how are
stuff
you?
up out of the
Awesome,
dumpster. I'd be
isn't
on the
it?
other side, taking everything, bringing it on the
You
wall.
watch them, Sherry? They
or
are
in the
worth
car.
watching and subscribing to.
But once we got caught by security, we weren't able to do that anymore. But yeah, this dumpster just, we had to. It's just, there's so much stuff in it. Everything is like
Hello,
still in the
Maurice.
cases, and it's not even close to being like expired.
Hey, Shatika Woods, good to
Crazy.
see you, friend. So good to see you.
There's so much.
I
So I even got a
couldn't
workout too.
I literally couldn't take my eyes off this video.
Yeah,
It was
my
just
arms, my shoulders are sore.
amazement.
Shoot, all those 24 packs of Gatorades, they're heavy. And this dumpster is 8 feet tall, and there's a
Jamie,
gap
I have
between
no
the
idea why they
dumpster and
do
the
that
wall
today.
around that, like trying to like grab
And a lot of
stuff.
stores,
So it's a little difficult,
will
but we managed to take a lot of stuff. Like, this was just so much. We filled up the car completely, and we ended up going home, unloading, coming back, and filling it up again.
I have
like,
no idea why they
completely full.
do it. A lot of it's
That's
just
how much stuff was in here.
purely a tax
There was still
write-off.
so much left behind too that we couldn't take.
You have 9 kids, Crystal.
But
I wish you could
So
find
just
stuff
make sure you
like
stay
that too,
tuned
my
until the
friend.
end, and
Absolutely.
we're going to be showing you
But
all the
just
stuff
those
that was
that they
found.
might be confused. I'm talking between 2 platforms here. I've got Facebook and YouTube going at the same time.
Like all this baby formula,
Well,
There's
you'd
like
assume that,
so much
that
stuff
they
that can still
maybe
be
take
used.
some stuff, but who
donated,
would take
whatever,
home
just
24 packs of
not in the
Gatorade?
dumpsters.
Right?
not
I
going
mean,
to the
aside from
landfill. It's
dumpster
just-
divers.
It's so sad.
Bella
Oh,
Sue, you
okay.
just want to ask why people they're always throwing away
So-
some good stuff and that is there or
If there's anybody,
helping some
you know, in
dumpster
here that
divers.
used to
I'm
dumpster
just
dive,
curious.
'cause I know that there's
We have
people
no
that are no longer
idea
able to.
why they do
You know,
that.
we really
but
do appreciate
yes,
your
they do.
watching, you know, your support and watching our channel.
Yeah, I would too,
And
UFC
we just
fan.
wanna know, like, if there's anybody out there who
I would
dumpster
take
dives,
it all.
because lately we've come across stores that have been closing, And we kind of like got to thinking like all these stores that we used to go to before. Like I remember when I was little.
Oh,
And my
Marietta,
great-grandma and I,
I've said
we used to
before,
go
I wish I
to
could send to the
Montgomery Ward
Philippines, but it
and
is like way
Sears and
crazy.
Kmart.
Purple Penny. Hi, Purple Penny.
Yeah, we used to go there all the time. And now they're gone. They're all closed.
Look at
At
these.
least
These
where
are
we're at.
unopened boxes, still sealed.
So just kind of like wondering about that. Like if anybody used to dumpster dive, back before YouTube, before people were making videos about this, because
Hi, Purple
I'm still
Penny.
gonna get
So
in
good
trouble
to
for
see
this,
you,
but
friend.
my husband, Mr. Volt, specifically told me to mention about how he used to dumpster dive back when he was younger. So him and his family.
This
And
Vault
he
Diving, you're back.
emphasized
Well, you
on
can
his
come up and
sisters.
join. I'm just
They used
highlighting
to
you
go
as
dumpster
the
diving
video
for
of the week,
different
Mrs.
things.
Vault.
He
And
would
come
say
up and
how
join. I'll
he
send
would
you the
go
link.
to these stores like Kmart, and their
I'd love to
dumpsters would
chat
be
to you now that we're
full,
playing your
completely
video.
full of Shasta like sodas and all kinds of snacks and stuff. And yeah, it's just now it's so hard to find stores like
Oh,
that because most of them have compactors.
Mrs.
and-
Vault, your husband is really
at least where
putting
we're
your
at.
arms to the test.
But,
Look at this.
Yeah, let us know if you guys used to dumpster dive
Crazy.
before. How was it? Because
Box
we
after
keep looking for more
box
places,
of
so we're trying to find more
goodies.
for
It
you
looks
guys,
like cleaning
but also like
stuff,
still be able to show you
drinks,
what we do find, because it's not
everything.
like this every day. Like we really don't come across this kind of dumpsters
Crystal
all the
James.
time.
Look, if I found something like that, I
But
would
when
like
we do, it's like
this would be like a
really
retirement
depressing because
hall, right?
just this one dumpster, like what we were able to take out too, because we weren't able to take everything. But what we were able to take out, it helps so much. Like not just for our family, but for the people that we donate to also.
Like, did you hear
Like,
that? So you
haven't
know,
seen
like
videos,
imagine
donate
the
to
amount of
5
people,
families
the
and also to
amount
the
of people.
blessing
Here we
boxes.
go.
But my husband, he sent text messages like, "This is
Hello,
what we have."
Mrs. Vault.
'Cause when we do get more food, we'll let people know, like friends,
Are
family.
you there?
Even like some of the guys from like the businesses where my husband dumpster dives at.
We'll give you a
So,
second
yeah,
to
he sent a
sort
message
out
with,
your
like, the
audio.
pictures and oh my goodness, people like were so surprised like how much stuff we found.
LD would be pretty close for
So
like
they were already
fresh
putting in their
vegetables
requests for things, but
and stuff like that.
yeah, we ended up getting like 1 case per family
Jamie,
of the
absolutely.
Gatorades, and then kind of like an
Barbara,
assortment
yes,
of
if I would
things
too.
that we
I'd
found.
get a U-Haul truck and
Yeah,
get a
this is
few
just
friends
it was so much
and just
and
get
it's
a
such a
line.
big
But
help.
have to bear in
So
mind,
we were just kind of like wondering about that too. Like if anybody used to dumpster dive back in the day, what kind of stuff did you find?
at the end of the day, they did make
Because, I mean, he was
mention
being
that there
nice.
was
We
a
did find all
look
of
at
this,
that,
like,
look at that. Oh my!
This was a second carload, and this was after we organized it. Like we were planning on going back, but we weren't able to.
Could you open up a store
But
to give food out? No,
you see
you
the rice
couldn't.
cooker in the
There'd
front
be
seat?
like
Yeah, there was
massive. Not
yeah,
here
we just fit
anyway.
everything. It was so much stuff.
If
And this is
you
like
if you found this, you
all the
would
stuff
scream
that we
like
just,
Juan when he found
lined
the
up, kind of
perfume.
sorted out by
I
sections
wouldn't
too,
only
like,
scream like Juan,
after
but
we
I
took
would
this
do it for
video,
like a
we
prolonged
were able to
period of
divide it up,
time.
into the families that we donate to, and then also to the blessing boxes. But there's still so much that we're going through right now.
Yeah, you might be able to do that
It's like a
there,
whole case
Jamie,
of
but wouldn't be able
lentils.
to do it here. There'd be like like food
Pringles.
regulation things and
It's like not
yeah,
even open.
definitely a holy wreck moment when I saw it like
Pretzels,
straight
see?
into. I was going,
The box isn't even
wow.
open. It's still sealed.
Mrs. Vault, there was a problem with your mic not connecting.
And none of this stuff was even close to the Best Buy date.
Oh yeah, you would.
So, I mean,
yeah.
everything was like pretty much from 2022 was the date.
I just want to be able to like, yeah,
Yeah, it's crazy.
like this
Ziploc
whole
bags,
video is worth watching the whole
cases
lot.
of them. These ones,
It's 17 minutes long,
my
but
daughter and
just
I
to
we just
see
went to the
the
store earlier, and we saw this case at the store at was it Stater Brothers? It was $8 for that one box.
wow.
And inside their individual bags. So we did hold on to these ones because we are going to be using them for the trick or treating and little goodie bags that we're making.
And what a perfect time to be
And
finding,
we also saw the employees take out the
you know,
stuff.
a
Like,
perfect time
we
to
were-
be finding. Look at
I
that
was
Ziploc
like
bags.
getting boxes from the side of the wall.
Tons of them.
You
wow.
know, taking stuff out, putting them to the
I'm
side.
just totally.
And two employees came out that were like throwing
hello,
stuff
Mrs.
away.
Bolt.
And yeah, they saw us. They don't even, say anything. But the second time we came back, another employee was throwing stuff out, and we asked him if this was okay. We're not gonna make a mess or anything. And he just said, like, it's there's so much stuff that it's good that somebody can use it still. But
We're just
they're just
watching
throwing
through
stuff
your
out constantly.
video,
Like,
and
you
we'll
would
just
not
watch a
believe how
few
much
more
stuff they
minutes.
throw out.
Well, think of the needy families that will be blessed. Absolutely,
Like,
Barbara. Like
There were a couple
I
of these
I have
criminals that were a
no
little
doubts
squished,
that
but I
the
think that was honestly from us.
that Team Vault would have
Just, trying to take
donate,
everything
and they
out.
do.
But
They
look it's like full cases.
fill the blessing boxes as well as give
I'm
to
sorry, just like,
family and
I'm
friends
like,
to come over and help
Still
themselves.
like
Look
wishing
at that
like we could take
cereals
everything from
called
there.
Life.
Because we know, like, these things are
And
like sealed, brand new
just
condition, like
the blessings that
not
you
even
can
taking out
bestow
from the
on
manufacturer
people
box.
by finding a haul just like that is incredible.
SpaghettiOs.
And so
there's just so much stuff in here.
blessed, so blessed that they're able to bless others, which is incredible.
I'm not even sure how much all of this is worth, but it's just all of this
You
is
go once
a huge,
month.
huge
Okay,
help
you
for
took that away.
families that don't have money for food right now.
Yeah, but you have to. That's true. So many homeless people could be fed, but
Oh my
but
goodness.
you have to also bear in mind that there are families out there that are struggling, that are that have children, and that's where I
So, like,
focus a lot of my
just being able
donating
to save
towards.
what we were able to
As much
save
as
from
I would
this,
love to help the homeless,
it's just
it's the children
makes
for
us
me.
just want to keep doing it.
But that's just my own personal preference.
And we just want to say again, thank you so
Jen
much.
used the food pantry a few
to
months ago
all of our
here,
viewers out there.
once a month.
If you're not able
Is it
to,
the same there?
yeah, see,
They don't
2022.
have food pantries.
If you're not able to dumpster
here,
dive,
like a blessing box.
we
The
understand
food
that. We feel bad because
banks,
for us, at least, we love it.
really
it's
massive
hard.
here,
It's not
and
like
yeah, it's just a matter of
just
filling them up.
go out and
really,
take
but-
everything, but it's just such
Yes,
a
she
blessing.
does.
It's just
The
so much stuff that
Team
we
Vault
saved, and it's
definitely
just, oh
donates
my goodness,
to
this is
the.
just one dumpster
but
from
look,
one store.
I'm not gonna show the whole
So
video.
anyone who's
In
not
fact,
able to dumpster
we're
dive
gonna stop
anymore,
it
we
right
just want to
there.
say
You guys have to go and check out the video, the rest of the video for yourselves. It's an amazing video, and while I'm here, I'll quickly drop the link for that particular video, because you just got to go and see it. Copy. Here we are, StreamYards, and paste. There you go. Right there, that is the link to that video. Go and check it out. They're amazing haul. It just left me like this all the time. Hello, Mr. Vault.
hello. Hi, Big B. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. I think the reason was because I had the video going, and it sort of played around with your microphone a little bit. So apologies for that.
Oh, no, that's okay. I actually had another tab open with your live from before I left, so it was messing with me too. I forgot to close it before I left.
Wow. I just have to say, like, I know you wanted to have a chat about things, but that haul at Amazon Fresh, oh my God, that was incredible.
It was like, I mean, that's the one where, the security is always crazy over there. But we have like a little strategy, the way that we get in and get out. So my husband, he goes in and he checks the dumpster first. And I'm like waiting in the background, like in the parking area, and just keeping an eye on him. And then he starts coming back to the car. I thought it was empty because like the day before it was empty. And then no, he's like signaling me from, to go over there. And I just pulled up like quick, and yeah, there was a lot.
Could you tell by the look on his face that there was he was walking back towards the car, but could you tell by the look on his face?
Just the fact that he told me to drive over there because since we got caught by the security, we no longer pull up next to the dumpster because it's more obvious, and just
Sure.
more attention to ourselves. So
Sure.
just the fact that he called me over there and to pull up, I knew it was like gonna be good.
Wow. Just like it was just like you said too, like, oh, we're not going to do the intro to this because the video was so good. Like from start to finish, it was like, wow. I was going, wow, look at that. And just, man.
And I didn't mention it in the video, but we actually had some technical difficulties with our GoPro. So there was like a whole chunk in the beginning that just didn't even record. Like after he started building the wall of Gatorades, it just got stuck. But we just had to keep going with it. And then, we ended up going back home, dropping off stuff. And then we went back a little bit after that. And we filled the car up completely full.
Wow. Twice,
yes.
What? And do you think there was another, I mean, from what you could tell, there was probably another
there
load
was.
at least?
There was. And we were actually, okay, so we had to go and load up the car as fast as we could. And we have a little trailer too. I'm not sure if you saw that in the video, but we have a little hitch that we have like a trailer to put like extra stuff on. Yep. And that was full too. So we end up parking somewhere safe and like just organizing it better so we can fit more while we were there. And we look over and we see the trash trucks, they're picking up the dumpster. So we just barely made it out like right before they picked it up. But we were going to go for more and just try and get whatever we could that day. But yeah, that was all we were able to take.
Everything that was still like packaged and sealed. I mean, like you never know. Sometimes with the fresh fruit and vegetables that you find in there, you just kind of just try and get the best quality of what you find. But in an instance like that, man, it's like, man, it's all good. Let's grab it.
Fill it up, take everything.
Well, everyone on the chat is saying like that it was an amazing haul. We got Jamie Rowland saying Vault, that was amazing. Southern Belle has got a question here for you guys. Of all of the cases you found, which was your favorite?
I have like a Gatorade like every day. Mr. Volt and I, when we go and do our dives, we'll have like a Red Bull and a Gatorade. So I was actually asking, like, I was like, I need some more Gatorade. I want a Gatorade. And that was right before we found this. So I was excited about the Gatorade.
So was the drinks for you?
The drinks and those jalapeno chips. Those are my new favorite chips.
Gotta love the jalapeno chips. I mean, as soon as I saw it 2 minutes in, I was going, dang, this is the video of the week for sure, man. It was crazy. Crazy. So how often do you visit that store, that dumpster?
We try to go about maybe 2 times right now, because sometimes they don't have anything. Sometimes, there's a lot of stuff. This one is a little bit further for us, and we have like a little drive for this one. But yeah, as you can see, it was worth it.
Oh, absolutely. And to produce that kind of content and thank you for sharing that, because wow, we haven't seen a big haul like that in the dumpster diving world for a little bit, so that was crazy. Yeah. And people you always find, have you found in the comment section about like, asking why do you think that they throw stuff like that away?
Yeah, I mean, I know. Okay, I've checked with another location, and they donate, or they said that they donate regularly, like every day practically, to the Second Harvest Food Bank. Yeah. But with this location, I'm not sure. I mean, all of this stuff was still good until next year. Right. And I mean, I know that they have deliveries like constantly. Like we've even spoken to a delivery driver, and he said that sometimes they're just full and they can't even take it in, and they'll go straight to donations because they just don't have room for it. So, and I noticed that they take out similar stuff. Like one day it'll be all meats, the next day it'll be fruits, next day vegetables, or like packaged goods like this. So I'm thinking that they go through sections of the store maybe, or I don't know, but yeah, I remember the very first day we went, that was when we found all the salmon. Like so much, the salmon that was thrown out, and then there was like one case of Gatorade, I think it was, or something like that. And I was just like thinking, like, we need more of this stuff. These things can last longer, and we can donate more of this type of stuff. And ever since then, we have not found like packaged goods like that since this last haul. I mean, we found some sodas like here and there, but not like this amount.
No, and I do remember a period where I used to watch a lot of dumpster diving videos. That there's plenty of holes out there, with big drink holes. But that was long between drinks, so to speak, long between drinks. So one of my Facebook friends, Cindy Rossman, has just subscribed to you because she's excited to watch the entire video.
Oh, thank you.
Hi, Dawn. How are you, Dawn? Thank you for joining us. And G's Crafty is having beef stew for dinner tonight. So nice, cool. Hey, do you have a Facebook presence? Do you have a social media presence on Facebook?
No, we don't. Just YouTube, and then we did end up getting our eBay set up. We ended up listening to you and Kathy the last time, so we did set that up, and we are starting to add more listings to it. So we do have that in our links.
So you want to share with because we've got a lot of people here on Facebook, and I never sort of got be new subscribers to you. What did you used to do before you started filming on videos? Filming on for YouTube.
Well, I mentioned before that my husband, he was working with like biomedical companies. So he was actually working for 2 full-time companies for ventilators.
Yeah.
So, and last year that was, like peak of ventilator, where they, they needed the ventilator. So that was pretty busy with that. But he's been working for that before more than 10 years. And then before this, I was actually working with the eBay and selling online, eBay and Amazon. So it kind of just like migrated to this. Like we just kind of like started thinking like what we can do with it. Like, with after like towards the end of last year, the demand for the ventilators just went down, and then they just had layoffs all over. So we just kind of thought like, what can we do with this that we can continue to work, from home and being able to spend more time with the kids. And so, we started watching Dumpster Dive channels. We were doing this before setting our channel up. But it's just kind of grown into that. So right now it's just our new normal. Like we, my husband, he'll go out like 2-3 times a day, go and scrap, and he gets really good money, really good. I mean, like, big chunks of copper and brass and all this stuff for,
Sure.
And it's gotten to the point where now businesses, they will let him know when they have pickups ready, and so they'll let him know when they have stuff out for him. So that's a big help.
Oh, a beautiful relationship, right?
Yeah, and then like the dumpster diving, we were doing a lot of apartments before, especially at the end of the month when everybody moves out and throws out all their stuff, like their whole apartment.
Pretty much.
Basically, yeah, all their furniture and everything. So yeah, we were doing that a lot. We did take a break during the summer from that, and just kind of like went a little bit more with the food, showing the food, and then he's still doing his scrapping, so we tend to show that once in a while. But yeah, there's just like different things that we work with that, like the eBay and Amazon and now the YouTube.
So previous to the YouTube, you guys were like online resellers, and your husband was scrapping as well to draw in multiple income streams, to be contributing members of society. So that's what they call it, Mrs. Volt, contributing to society. And I see that the channel. I mean, shucks. I think the last time you were on, we were just celebrating your 5K, and you're just about at 6K at the moment. You're going through some awesome growth there, and I think that's a
Mhm.
testimony to your style of videoing and the hauls that you get.
Yeah, I think what was it last night before we went to bed? I checked it and we were just under 6,000, and then today it was like 6,300 or something, and we're like, oh.
Well, there you go.
So yeah,
Congratulations for another
that
another
was
small milestone and your road to hitting 10K.
yeah, that was a nice surprise this morning. And then, I mean, it's just the subscribers that we have. You know, they're wonderful, and I put the map in the list and everything, but it's just, you know, they're always so positive, and you know, we just want to show that we do appreciate everyone, because like you've said before, I mean, without them, you know, you're not going to have your YouTube channel, you're not going to have, you know, we wouldn't be able to continue doing this the way that we have been, and the way that we would like to keep doing.
Sure.
So it's a huge blessing, and you know, we just really appreciate everyone.
Well, I'm sure everyone appreciates the hard work that you do. I mean, I think we made mention before, Mrs. Volt, that people live vicariously through our videos because they can no longer go out dumpster diving themselves. You know, so they look on our videos as actually riding shotgun and going along for the ride. So you know, I'm sure they're appreciative that you take them their journey as well. Yeah, they're training messages like that.
Mhm. I know, I see, and I'm like, we were always watching your channel, and then I mean, we have the Amazon Fresh, but it's not always like, it's different. Like when we see
Yeah.
yours, we see like these dumpsters, they're just packed. They're like all the way to the top, like full of all kinds of goodies.
Oh, and my dumpster. Oh, I know.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Aldi's like I mean, they're the main contributors, and shucks, I'm surrounded by three of them 5 minutes away from me, and there's tons of them around. So I'm really spoiled for choice in that regard. You know, spoiled for choice. So uh, but I mean, the ultimate blessing is finding it is fine, but being able to share what I find with you know, I dive locally. That way, I donate locally. That's
Mhm.
how I mean.
Oh yeah, because these things are just, you know, gonna go in the landfill, and at least the way, you know, you're able to save them, anybody can benefit from that. You know, that's a huge help.
It sounds like you have a very happy child in the background there. You're gonna love those screams of happiness, right?
Yes, she's playing. She's playing with her toys right now, so she's.
She sounds like she is on top of the world in her own little world right now. Can you guys on the chat hear that? I love the sound of playful children. Yeah, I miss that. How many children do you have, if you don't mind me asking?
I have three. So our two oldest are in high school, and then we have our baby. So yeah,
Wow.
there's a little bit of a gap right there, but she's gonna be two pretty soon. So she's just so spoiled
Oh,
by everybody. So her brother and sister, they take care of her, and Mr. Vold, he's always spoiling her. So she's just, yeah, she's a
and
little spoiled baby.
how do are the two older ones boy girl boy what's the
Boy, girl. Hmm.
boy girls? Oh, so daddy's got a little baby girl
Hmm.
that you can spoil, right?
Yeah, she's. It's just like having another baby again is love it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit clucky just hearing a baby going on. Getting a little bit clucky. My wife would say, "Oh no. It's getting a bit too old now." Hi, Renee, having your brunch break now. Oh, good to see you, Renee. Thank you for joining us. Awesome. So, what can people expect to see from Vault Diving in the near future?
We are going to continue doing the food dives. You know, I know that our viewers like to see that. We are
They
going to
do.
start checking out the apartments again, and then
Okay.
try to find some more retail stores, because where we're at, there's a lot of places that have compactors, and yeah, so it's a little difficult to find places nearby. But we've been
Yeah.
expanding our search and hopefully adding some more to our route. But it
And I
has
guess
been.
you have to. I guess you have to, so then you can like mix it up, because not there's not trash days on the same day everywhere, right?
Mhm.
So it gives you like something to go. How often do you go out a week?
Well, my husband goes out scrapping like pretty much every day. Um,
Okay.
but that's just like, I mean, he does videos too, just to have like a little backup of videos in case we need it. But mainly, that's pay bills, and so he's pretty much out there every day for that. And then the food
Yeah.
ones, we go maybe every other day. We'll go and check out maybe like a Dollar Tree or Albertsons or something nearby, and then we'll take the baby out to the park after, and then just hang out with her for a while, and then look for more after that, and then yeah, but pretty much like every other day, I'd say. We're
Oh
kind of
yeah, yeah.
during the
Because
week.
you got to make sure that there's a good dumpster diving and home balance, right? Because we can't be spending all of our time out there as much as we like to, right?
Exactly. And it's not always, we don't always find stuff too, and sometimes we find a lot, so it kind of check, just in case.
Sure, it just balances things out. I mean, that's the plight of a dumpster diver. I find, even in the days that I've done the recon, and they said that, say like, I go out on a Wednesday, and that's normally a good day, but sometimes, it's just not. It's just the way it is. We're literally at the mercy of the stores.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. I go out probably 4, 5 times a week. Alternate over the weeks, but yeah, it's a hit and miss at times. But when it hits, it really hits, and when it
Yeah.
misses, it really misses. So
Mhm.
you just got to find balance. Plus, I enjoy like being a homebody as well. When during the winter time is probably the best time, because the food of which uh, find mostly doesn't spoil as quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's always good now with the colder weather coming. So we noticed that with Amazon Fresh, they tend to throw out like constantly throughout the day, like here and there. So pretty much everything is like, it hasn't been sitting there too long, because we know that they take it out like several times. But like some of the other
yeah,
stores, yeah, they like the Albertsons, we do pretty well right there. At least that dumpster that we see, it's a lot of fruits and veggies. So that's good. And then we got the Angus steak from Amazon.
dang, Angus steak.
Angus steak.
I tell you, I mean, not only like probably the biggest hauls, but you guys find the most expensive food too. Angus steak and caviar. I mean, get out of here. Really?
Uh, and then I put in my request for Mr. Bolton. He asked, "What do you want?" I said, "Go for the Angus steak and maybe some shrimp if they have some."
Yeah.
So
Oh,
you
that's
can skip on the chicken.
yeah,
You can always buy
that's
some
right. I
chicken.
forgot that. You got me to say Angus. Find some Angus steak and some pizzas.
Oh
That's
yeah.
right. On our little collab. Now, I'll tell you what. If you come up with any more ideas like that, I'm. You've already got me hooked. Anytime, you need some voiceover work done, I'm your guy.
I know that one came out really good. You worked with just what, like 1, 2 emails?
Yeah, I know. And you know what? They were all one takes. Like I just like read the thing and then I read the original script, and then like just recorded it, and I played it back, and I go, yep, that'll do. And then I just sort of mixed up. I was going, wonder if I can put an element of the real Mission Impossible, and like, the secretary will disavow any knowledge of your existence.
I know that was like awesome. We were listening to it laughing, and we're like, "Oh no, we're gonna use that." And like Big B's a professional over here, so he's got
Oh,
it.
cool. Hey, hello, Jenny Johnson from Columbia, Tennessee, USA. Thank you for joining us. We're joined right here with Mrs. Volt from the Team Volt Diving, and we just watched one of their incredible videos that they just dropped recently. I'm going to drop the link in here for you guys to go and check it out. It is a must see, if I do say so myself. And I'm sure I speak on behalf of Mrs. Volt when I say that. And man, I would say that if it not only is it the video of the week, but I would say that it's probably the video right up until this moment of the entire year. But that's just my own personal preference, because some people out there like people finding clothes or home decor or
Mhm.
stuff like that. But when it comes to like finding the food, I think this is probably right at the top of the summit. So don't take my word for it, right? Right, Mrs. Volt? Don't
Yep,
take
go
my
check it
word for it.
out. Go
Yeah,
check it
go
out,
and check
Mr.
it out.
Volta. Mr. Volta, he was after they took the dumpsters, we were just like, oh no, we were like right there. We saw them take it, and then like there was so much good stuff still. He just wanted to like hook up the whole dumpster and just drag it off, but we can't do that. No. But
Thank you so much, Jenny Johnson. Yes, I do. I do enjoy finding the food, but this video that we're speaking of right now, and I have dropped a link in there, it is a must see, even even by my standards, is incredible. And but not only what they found, what I pay attention to, like what you actually went through to load up the car. And I've seen your husband, I've seen Mr. Volt, like not only is he doing playing Jenga in the dumpster, but he's playing Tetris in the back of the car as well,
oh
right?
yes, he's Jenga and Tetris, and I'm over there catching the boxes. That's what you didn't see. I told him we need another camera because he was at one point he was throwing some of the lighter, like smaller boxes. You know,
Yeah,
not the 24 pack of Gatorades, but some of the smaller
yeah.
boxes. He was just tossing them over and I was catching them on the other side. So we're just trying to hurry up and get out.
I
But
think you're right, Jay. I think everyone thinks it's the best school, but I can't help but I can't help myself by reiterating it over and over and over and over and over and over. Um, plus, I'm just excited for your growth in your channel as well. To me, it means more to me for you guys. Having a young family as well. That sort of stuff benefits your young family. So that's cool. But
yeah.
yeah, it's got to get the word out there. No one else is gonna promote our stuff aside from ourselves and a few selected friends. The way I see it.
Yeah.
So
And the way that you promote, I mean, of course, it's not just our channel, but all these channels, it's so amazing. Like, you have no idea, like, how much it means to us, and I'm sure to other people too, because, yeah, you don't have to do that, but just the fact that you go out there and you share people's channels and help out in that way, I mean, for us, it really does mean a lot. So, and it's not just about, yeah, the channel, of course, we want it to grow and continue so we can continue to do this and continue to help out. But it shows, what kind of person you are too, the way that you help people out and get them going and, to the point where, they can make it on their own too. But I mean, you help out a lot in that way. And that's one of the
uh,
things that, we do love about your channel and you as a
no,
YouTuber.
no, I appreciate that, Mrs. Ball. I really do. And because I know what it was like, to be a starting fledgling channel, and what it meant to me to be supported and shouted out by other channels. So it really is just my way of, outside of that's the type of person I am. And I mean, I could quite easily have a competitive streak and go, oh, what, but but the YouTube platform is massive. It is huge. There's enough room for all of us, every single one of us, to grow. 4 billion views a day.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm only asking for a small, small 0.001%, and I'm good. I'm good. So it made sense for me to sort of like shout out, actively search out new channels and just provide support and encouragement. And I look at it as like I'll show you an open door, but you're the one that needs to walk through it. You're the one doing all the hard work.
Yeah, and I think just your viewers, and they see the kindness, they see the generosity that you provide by giving a shout out and mentioning other channels too. So I'm sure
Yeah,
they love that. And
and
then
and I'm and I have no doubts that your channel yourselves would you know attach yourselves to a channel that you like enjoy watching and do the same sort of shout out. But I just enjoy dumpster diving so much. I watch it a lot. I talk to other creators and subscribers about it, and therefore, this is what my live streams are all about: is just to fill in the gaps of where people like can watch like love the genre, but maybe watch two or three. I mean, my way of thinking as well. I just want to lift your awareness of like the other stuff that is out there that is equally as good, and it's not just about the finds, but the personalities. On the other side of the camera, there's some funny, amazing, generous, kind, uplifting people out there. For their own reasons, and they're rock stars. You guys are rock stars. It's a term I use quite a lot, to a few people, and because it's true. You guys are rock stars, and the world needs to see you, hear you. If not see you, hear you.
well, thank you.
No, absolutely.
And,
I mean, my recommendations are based on me watching, channels like yourself, Mrs. Volt, for some time, and see that there's commitment, and then I share that love to my viewers, and I would hope that if they like me for what they see, what I get and produce, that they would like what I watch
mhm.
and see in others. So that's where those recommendations come from. So yeah, I'll watch you for a little bit before I make any like rash decisions.
Oh yeah, of course. How long have you been dumpster diving?
uh, Dumpster diving, the terminology dumpster diving, only for as long as I've had the YouTube channel. But scavenging, and searching through the dumpsters for other reasons other than videoing, I've been doing it for nearly 3 decades. In
Okay.
two different countries, in New Zealand and here in Australia. Um, but yeah, only since I've had a video channel have I been actually dumpster diving. And then it was very selective. Like I was getting furniture and
Mhm.
mostly food and gardening stuff. Plants and things that you would go to garden centers and find. Mostly, so dumpster diving has been like retail things, and of course, Aldi's is a relatively new store here over the last maybe 2 years, actually 2 years.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know what you made of that mess I just told you. Dumpster diving,
I
like
got it. I got it.
you got it, yeah,
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 that's
for
what.
a couple of years, but for a long time, I never watched my parents do it because they didn't have to. They had 7 kids that could jump in there for them. You know what I mean? Get in there and go and get that thing over there in the corner of the rubbish bin.
Oh
Oh yeah.
yeah.
So that's the humble beginnings.
That's
Yeah.
what, yeah, well, in the last video too, we're kind of asking about that, like, because we have some viewers who used to dumpster dive, and for health reasons or for age, they're not able to anymore. But we kind of like got to thinking about that because, you know, we were seeing a lot of stores that were closing, and then just kind of thinking about like some of the older stores that, you know, we used to go to, and then just
Yeah.
kind of wondered about that, like, you know, who used to dumpster dive at these stores? Because I mean, we haven't been doing it very long, but now it's like so hard to even see ourselves not ever doing this in some form.
I
So
know, right?
yeah,
I know. It's become a place of resource now. You know, going into the dumpsters and free resource at that. You
Mhm.
know, and and with your husband, you know, Mr. Volt, delving into the scrapping world to generate an income. I mean, shucks, that would never. I guess that would never stop, right? Because there will always be that's an instant payoff. You collect it and then you take it straight to the scrap
Yeah.
metal place, and there's an instant payoff for doing that. Whereas everything else we're doing is either giving it away from to help others, or to go through the rigmarole of cleaning it, taking the photograph, posting it
Mhm.
up, and then sort of sitting on it and for as long as it takes for it to sell online. You know,
Yeah.
so scrapping is really, I mean, really to make money, scrapping is the way to go because it's instantaneous. You just got to know your stuff, really.
Hmm. Yeah, that's the thing that, you know, we talk about too, is like, okay, now that he's doing this full time, we're doing this full time together. You know, he does the scrapping, he gets his cash like on the spot like that. Actually, we have to wait like 3 days. Our scrapyard, if it's over $100, we have to wait 3 days for it.
Okay,
And they keep saying we're almost there to get the account set up, because once you get the account, then you can get it on the spot. But it
okay,
seems like every time we go, they say you're almost there, you're almost there. So
yeah.
for, yeah, the just for the scrap, it's quick money, and then we have the eBay, and then now the YouTube, kind of like building throughout the month to kind of help out a little bit too. um, but just the scrapping like that is, I mean, he goes several times a day. He goes in the mornings, the afternoon, and then in the evenings. So different places, he has different times that he'll go.
So
And then
does he like accumulate it over the week and then does one whole drop off of the scrap like at the end of the week? How does that work?
so he goes and he'll collect like the non-ferrous, like the copper, brass, aluminum, and then pretty much all the time he'll just take it back home and then just clean it up like throughout the week. That way he can get the most for it. And then
Sure.
he'll take in a load of like all copper, or he'll take in a load of all brass or all aluminum, whatever it is. So he'll just load up as much as he can in the car, and then he takes it in. And then he just kind of like, he'll take it in, and then maybe like 3 days later, when he has to pick up his money for the previous load, he'll take another load. So that way it's kind of like planned out to work like that.
Sure, sure. Well, let's just go through a couple of the comments in here. Um, Jodie Donnelly says she loves the chat to get to know great new online friends. That's one of the main purposes about like creating a communal spaces like that is to get to know other people on the chat and make new friends, as well as highlighting some of the new channels that you may not be aware of. That's the part I like the most. Southern Belle is said that instant payoff is like going to a pawn shop.
Mhm.
You send in the goods, and then you get that instant gratification of your work. Um,
Yeah.
Cindy Rossman says, I come from a family of 11 children. I don't know how, but we always had food. To think back in my childhood, I know that we were very blessed. We did not have a lot of anything except love. And I think if you think about those days back in those days, that there was hardly any waste. When you think about back in those days, and the cost of living was nowhere near as high. Like back then, cheap meats were cheap. You know, not now. All the cheap meats from back in the day are now some of the more expensive cuts, like beef cheeks and stuff like that. You used to get for next to nothing, and pork bones next to nothing. now they're some of the most expensive stuff. Even offal. Are you a fan of offal, Mrs. Bolt?
What is that?
Offal, like kidneys or livers. You're not
Oh,
vegetarian.
okay. Yeah, I've a little bit. I say Mr.
Okay.
Volt likes that more, but the one that we're actually like I like to get is the tongue.
Oh yes,
To do the tacos.
heck
And
yes.
that one is the one that's always expensive.
It's always expensive. There used to be a time where they would like literally throw that away, and my father would send me and my sister in like little kids, like we'd be like like 5 and 7, and he would throw us saying, "Go and ask the butcher for the tongue."
Yeah.
And now it's the most expensive, crazy.
And you know,
Tom Wallace official, welcome Tom Wallace official. Now Tom Wallace is a dumpster diver in the States. He's a Filipino, and he's got a new channel coming up. He finds some cool stuff. Plus, he mukbangs on his channel. Like he'll clean up and cook up the food on his channel. I've just started watching him recently, and yep, I'm still watching you, Tom. I appreciate you coming in and joining us. Yep, and I'm excited to see what you're producing next in your next videos. I'm a keen watcher. Crystal Huff Jones says, "I love pig's feet and pintos."
ooh, yes.
Okay.
Pig's feet.
Yep, the old trotters, and and I mean we're just going off the subject just a little bit, but yeah, I think we were talking about the affordability of having a large family, and how we could afford back in those days. It being a lot easier then than it is now. Plus, my family grew a garden as well, so there were things that we didn't have to buy. We were like lived off the land and lived off the sea.
Oh, that's good.
So a lot of lifestyles have changed since then, but dumpster diving has become a resource. Dumpsters have become a resource for people to gather their food. I've seen it many times before, but it's true.
Oh yeah, and I was actually going to mention before too that my husband was telling me about how my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law, they went shopping and they got their groceries and they were just about to pay, and they kind of were like on the fence about the chicken, like if they wanted to get it or not. They're like thinking about it, and the cashier told them like, "I'll give you, I can lower it for you because they're just going to throw it away. If you send the meat back for a return, like that you don't want it anymore, then they just throw the meat away." So I'm not sure what store it is. I have to check and see, but yeah, once you get the meat and packaged or however it was, then if it goes back, they just throw it out. So I think they end up giving it to them cheaper, but that's all the meat that gets thrown out, I guess.
Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah, Tamati, Reirino, cheer bro. What time are you going diving? Tamati already been out, my bro, and we had to like cut it short because one, it started raining, and it was already raining when I went out there, but it started getting heavier, so we cut that short and come home, and now we're just having a bit of a catch up with what's going on in the dumpster diving world here on YouTube. But yeah, as it turned out, I went to 5 dumpsters. There are 5 misses, and I'll probably reschedule and do it another day, but I'll do a night dive when I'm more confident of getting a score. But I'm not really overthinking it to go out to particularly score. I just want to choose a good night because you just never know. Dumpster diving, right? You just never know. So, but I'm going to reschedule that to make it at least a better night. Not so wet. Take your time. Chew the fat. Shoot the breeze. Renee, thank you so much for doing that. I did notice that, but I hadn't gotten around to it. I appreciate you so much for doing that, Renee. Thank you. And lamb's brains. Who doesn't like lamb's brains? Who doesn't like lamb's brains, right, Mrs. Volt?
I have to say, I've never tried it.
Oh, lightly done in breadcrumbs. You wouldn't even know it was lamb's bones. You'd think it would be like avocado or something like that.
Well, I love avocados.
Rosalie. Hello, Miss Rosa. How are you? Rosalie Pereira. She is a amazing crafter channel. She's on her Facebook, but she does crafting, and she's got an amazing TikTok channel too, page. But she does hand knitted like crochet type crafting. Just so skilled. I love Razor. I love you, Razor. It's been a long time. Um, Bella, I think much nicer at night to go at night for a dive because in the morning the dumpsters are empty already. Bella Sue, thank you for a nice for that comment. I appreciate that. I need to go back to work. Take care. See you later, Renee. Thank you so much, Renee. I appreciate you. So, is there any lives? Can your viewers expect any live dives or live broadcasts from the Vault diving team in the distant future?
I don't know about the live dives, but we were talking about maybe doing some lives pretty soon. So that is something that we are thinking about.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I think my advice. Obviously, I'm a supporter of lives that really puts you in touch with your subscribers, and gives them an opportunity to interact with you on a more personal level. But I would be my only concern is that sometimes when you're doing pre-recorded material and then you go into lives, it does send your algorithms into a little bit of a flurry because it's telling it's telling YouTube it's not sure what direction that you're heading with your channel. And when they don't know what direction you're heading with your lives, they usually don't do anything with it at all. So it can potentially mess with your algorithms, considering what right now you're going through a massive forward momentum with your channel. But I don't want to be discouraging at all because sometimes it's not always about that. It's about creating a community that evolves around yourselves, personalities, and your channel. So that could take take a higher a view rather than rather than the views, if you know what I mean. Do you know
uh-huh.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know what you mean. So that makes
yeah.
sense too.
But like I say, I wouldn't discourage it, but I would say like just as a warning that on a regular basis, like what I've been doing, because I've been at it for a little while now, and I've always done lives. So I guess YouTube, where they once upon a time was confused, not so much anymore. So I guess I'm lucky in that regard. But yeah, but I would say the same thing to anyone that's got a relatively new channel and thought about doing lives. So yeah, that's my 2 cents. With
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's good because that yeah, we're still trying to figure out all that technical part of it, all the data and everything. But yeah, I noticed that there's certain videos that take off more, and there's certain videos that don't. And some viewers, well, most like the food, and then there's other ones that like other types of stuff too. We haven't tried any lives yet, so not sure how
yeah,
that would go, but maybe later,
sure,
maybe
yeah,
something for
yeah,
later, and then yeah, we're just still trying to build up this channel a little bit more, and then and like even like our other channel, the voiceless one,
yeah,
we noticed that one has been doing pretty well with watch time hours.
sure,
So that one's getting pretty close too. Yeah, I think we still need to kind of like promote that one more in a way where we can kind of get more. Well, we have subscribers, on that channel too, but I
Sure.
noticed that the watch time hours are pretty good. So I'm not sure if it doesn't show up as much maybe than our regular channel, but it looks like the ones that do watch it looks like they stick around and they tend to watch more of it. So we're just
Sure.
kind of looking into that too.
Sure, if you want to stick around for a few minutes after the broadcast, and then we can talk about that a little bit more if you like.
Oh, okay. Actually, I was gonna have to leave in a little bit. I have to go pick up our daughter. That's why I had to leave earlier. Dropped her off.
That's okay. I mean, like I'm available like pretty much all day. If you want to jump back on StreamYards after the broadcast, when you're free.
Oh, okay.
And if you wanted to chat about that, we can do that. But yeah, I think we're going to like wrap it up, and just want to say kia ora to Tania Wharemate over in Brisbane. They've been watching it. Lovely. Appreciate your attention there, Tania. Thank you so much. Appreciate everyone for joining us and coming along for not a live dive, but a live drive, because that's what it ended up being, a live drive. But yeah, we went out there. It was way better than being stuck at home and wondering what was in the dumpsters, right? Because that's always the plight of a dumpster diver. We're always, when we're at home, we're wondering what's out there, man. What am I missing? The fear of missing out, the FOMO. You ever suffer from the FOMO, Mrs. Bolt?
All the time. All the time. Oh, yes. It's so hard because we're like, oh, what if they have like some huge score we're missing, and then yeah,
it doesn't even have to be a huge score,
no,
right?
anything actually, just anything.
Anything, right? I always say, like my sense of gratitude is always about it, man. It doesn't matter if it's I'm equally as grateful for a single item that I find after looking through 20 dumpsters. Then finding a massive one in just the one dumpster. So
yeah,
FOMO is for real. But any parting words you would like to say to our dumpster diving community? What to look forward to? Have you got a video in the pipelines? You want to have a thing about your other channel? Here the floor is yours.
Oh, okay. Well, first I want to say thank you, everybody. You guys stuck around and listened to me talk with Big B over here. But yeah, we usually put out about 2 videos a week, 2 to 3 maybe if it's like a scrap run. But yeah, we're just constantly looking for more and trying to build up that inventory of videos to keep adding to this channel. But it's so much fun, and we love doing it. And we just want to say thank you again to all of our subscribers, viewers, anybody, because you guys are awesome, and you just really do help out that in a way that we can keep doing this the way that we've been doing. And it's not just for our family, but for other families that we're able to donate to. It's a huge help, and we really do appreciate it. So this is just something that we're really working on, to keep building. We do have a second channel that is voiceless. So if anybody does not like my commentary, they're free to check that out too, because there are some people.
There are some people, right, Mrs. Bolt?
Yes. But that's okay. Not everybody likes the same thing, but that's just another option that we have. And then, yeah, we just want to say thank you so much to all of you guys, to Big B, and also Kathy. We miss Kathy today, but I just want to say hi, Kathy.
We should be watching the replay for sure. Say hi, Kathy. Absolutely. So as Mrs. Bolt was saying before, like some people will make us start other channels. So they do have another channel out there that is free of commentary. But for me personally, I love the commentating. I could listen to it and just nod off into a peaceful slumber and You know, it's AMSR at its best, I think. So go and check them out. That amazing Amazon Fresh haul and just incredible dive. You don't want to miss it. Copper State Treasures, Lisa. Thank you so much for your super chat. You're amazing. You guys and everyone's amazing out there. Go over and support Vault Diving. They're awesome. And I appreciate everyone for joining us today. And and yeah, we look forward to seeing everyone again next week, the same time. I've got a video in the pipeline, so you'll see a release in the next day or two. I'm really excited to show you guys that as well. Be safe out there, be grateful, help others when you can. Keep smiling because it's free and it's good exercise for your face, right? Smiling is good exercise for your face. Wherever you are in the world, I hope that you are blessed and that you bless others. And there you go. Much love and appreciation to you all. And I will talk to you guys on YouTube World or Facebook World. I look forward to seeing you guys then. Good night, everyone. Oh, before you guys click off, what have we got for what is happening out there at the moment? Heather's Falls has got a live auction going on. Marty, Family Crazy Tube have got a live going on right now as well. They've been going for the last hour, so please go and check them out. Scrap Dog has also got a live going on right now. He finishes at 8 o'clock, so go and check him out as well. So there's plenty of things going on YouTube at the moment. Go over there and do your best. So much love and appreciation to you all and to my moderators. Fantastic job. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Peace out.
Bye.